iDubbbz has taken to Twitter to post a teaser for an upcoming content cop, which will be releasing this Wednesday, April 16th. And even now, before its release, this has already started a bunch of discourse on the internet, with many people talking and speculating about who the target could possibly be, along with people debating if iDubbbz even still has it in him, with many citing that they believe he's completely fallen off. Welcome to the internet versus iDubbbz Content Cop return teaser. It starts when iDubbbz tweets out, "Content Chop returns," and attaches this clip.
What we do here is go back.
US replies, "Unless it's Hassan Piker, you can f off into the corner." And Mr. Lookalike says, "Yes, what the world needs is yet another 2-hour Destiny Sources slop fest full of the same tired nothing burger arguments we've seen for years." T Money Kiskiver replies to iDubbbz by saying, "Money is, it's about Asmund." Mugen says, "This is gonna be like modern Hollywood remaking and botching your favorite childhood movie. No one asked for this, bruh." Peach Jar says, "I'll never forget my friends showing me your videos for the first time in college, sitting on their couch with a joint. Memories. This is gonna be good. I'm excited." MacBot replies, "Are you going after your own channel?" Mr. B says, "Woke Cop is going to suck. You used to be the GOAT, but then you called all your fans racist. Now you're just a pathetic little man under the foot of your woke, psychotic wife." Mad quote tweets iDubbbz with this video of Mr. Incredible getting ready and the caption, "iDubbbz content in the big 2025. The whole scene of him failing to put on his suit. Deviant's Pig quote tweets iDubbbz and says, "I gotta say, no matter what you think of this guy, you can never call him a grifter. Dude destroyed his career over his personal beliefs and has never gone back on them. Very different from people who go where the money is flowing. Getting this level of views when having 7 million subscribers is wild. I'd make a collab with The Quartering the second they dipped below 1 million. Shamu quote tweets iDubbbz with the iconic clip of him and Tana. And Hassan Kader quote tweets iDubbbz saying, "Can y'all imagine the anxiety a certain someone must be feeling right now? Absolutely cannot wait to see this masterpiece." Arrow replies, "Ain't nobody anxious and worried about a modern day iDubbbz content cop on them." Jim replies, "The two main people are Hassan and Ethan. I doubt he would do that to Ethan, and I doubt he'd do anything even slightly as controversial as going after Hassan. I'm guessing it will be about someone no one cares about or someone you wouldn't expect, like Destiny." Yeats also tweets out the clip that iDubbbz posted and says, "iDubbbz is bringing back Content Cop. Some are speculating that his first target will be Ethan Klein." And UFO Shane replies, "And it will suck because he's a woke retard now." Kakuga's Top Gal says, "He's too much of a cuck now to criticize anyone." Fred replies, "Didn't he literally make a video mocking people for saying they missed the old content?" And Manic screenshots that video and says, "This video already not aging well." Asuka replies, "It's just 30 minutes of him in a chair watching his girlfriend get fucked." Shania quote tweets it and says, "We are all 20 to 35 now, bro." Man Who Hunts replies, "Shit spoke to him like the Green Goblin mask and he folded." And Shania says, "Recession about to hit, he needs the cash." Eric Estero replies, "For real, I'm 26 and this dude's been watched for years. I don't give that much of a shit about that kind of content anyways anymore. I grew up. Who is this for?" Risner King quote tweets it and says, "This is how you know we're in a recession." GigaChad quote tweets it with this screenshot of an iDubbbz video titled "Ranking all Cheez-Its by which generation would eat them" and says, "What? Was ranking Cheez-Its not working out?" And Dojingle says, "It'll be on someone basic like Tim Pool or Matt Walsh and boring as fuck." Incognito Friend says, "Well, his target won't be Hassan unless he's secretly gotten divorced." And GigaChad says, "It'll probably be something gay like Content Cop Donald Trump." Maiden Headbane quote tweets it with this clip in the caption, "If your e-career consists of making fun of people on the internet, give people nothing they can insult you on so their responses are hollow, embrace your flaws from the start, have a spine. Content Cop doesn't have any oomph anymore because these two conditions aren't met."
Straight off the bat, I want to let all the newcomers to my channel know that I'm perfectly fine with bullying. Make fun of someone because they're fat, autistic, or riddled with acne. I don't care. Make fun of them. I think my only stipulation with the bullying is that you also have to not be a pussy. You see, because if you're a pussy and you're hiding your putrid, malformed chin behind your hand, your sleeve, or your microphone, you're showing people that you are extremely self-conscious. You're showing people that you're a pussy, and that takes a lot of the oomph out of your bullying.
Kirsch quote tweets it with just a screenshot of Sam Hyde's birthday being April 16th. Doc Strangelove replies, "Remember when Joji, Filthy Frank, used to be tight with him, then suddenly cut all ties? Yeah, It all makes sense now. And Permaband replies, reminder, Ian missed Max's wedding because his wife had a tattoo appointment and didn't allow him to go. Joji, by contrast, made time to attend it despite being swarmed with concert tours. XOXO replies, I don't know why crybabies on the internet hate on iDubbbz so much. He has a hot wife and is financially set. Like, he's just doing his thing now. What's the issue? And Purple Pie replies, they're literally broke now. And XOXO never listened to me says, believe what you want. And Purple Pie says, username checks out. Panotaku replies to the original post about Sam Hyde's birthday and says, this actually seems like the most probable guess, considering how much Sam has cost him. Inma replies, Sam Hyde already dragged him out into the cold and whipped him like the dog he is. Only a truly colossal moron would try and get to that rematch. Possum reviews Quotited and says, so a guy who made his career by being a huge edgelord and then backtracked it all because he was afraid of being cancelled is now gonna go back to being a huge edgelord now that the political pendulum has swung back? Jupiter Quotited and says, delisted all of his content cop videos because he felt they were too mean and then tries to bring it back when he's run out of ideas and money. Sounds promising. Gray Entity says, he's gonna softball it with some retard like Johnny Somali. Ma Quotited says, the lion's been declawed and had all his teeth pulled out years ago. The idea of watching it go after a gazelle again sounds uninteresting. By the way, I doubt he's going after Ethan Klein. So many people have gone after that man, it's insane. It'd be like him going after the Fine Bros again, his worst one. Cheddar replies, not to be a normie, but this is just like the MCU bringing RDJ back. And Ma says, did RDJ's wife cut his balls off as he disowned his entire fan base too? Gamers Holy Army says, welp, that's gonna be a fun 2 weeks of internet discourse. And Ma says, well, unless I hear it's a very entertaining display of delusion, there's not gonna be much discourse about it from me. I have no intention of watching it. And Dominic says, imagine if he does a full 180. And Ma replies, there's absolutely no way. Every piece of information I've heard about Ian for years has reinforced his dedication to his ideology switch. Redley quote tweets the post by Kirsch with Sam Hyde's birthday and says, Sam Hyde is a and these people still treat him like he's Shakespeare or some shit. Posting his birthday pretending like iDubbbz is all obsessive and shit when it's Sam Hyde and his community that constantly be harassing him. Then Willie Macshow tweets out, content cop predictions. 50% chance of it being on Sam Hyde, 20% chance on himself, 20% Elon Musk, and 10% conservative pundits. Linestar replies, it should be on Hassan Piker. And Willie Macshow says, I think he's too lib-pilled. And Nick replies, if I was making a pitch, I think for-profit pea hunters would be his best chance at a strong video. It's a genre and not a single person, so he can more or less cut loose. Focusing on IRL streamers or video investigators who fuck these things up and make it harder for police officers / prosecutors would be a topic many could get behind. It also fits the spirit of content cop, as it would show a more rational perspective on a popular type of media that deserves more scrutiny. Frank Hassel replies to Willie Mac by saying, he's never gonna mention Sam again. Drummer Alert also tweets out the clip that iDubbbz posted, and Gragnor says, this might be the nail in the coffin. If he drops the ball with this, he has nothing else to break. Doombro quotes Drum Alert by saying, iDubbbz might be the most ard man alive. Daka quotes it by saying, Jesus, content cop for modern audiences. You did a heckin' joke racism there, buddy. Big Bungie tweets out, content cop prediction. 1 hour of iDubbbz in a cop outfit, lazily roasting Creator Clash 3 fighters in a last-ditch effort to drum up hype for a doomed event. Samuel tweets out this image in the caption, iDubbbz content cop bingo card, showing Creator Clash promo, very self-deprecating, nostalgia baits, fake out, commentary jab, H3H3 jab, Sam Hyde / Froggy mention, cuck, Asman, another apology, Donald Trump mention, calls out racism. Shout out to Kiko and Salsout, our internet representatives, tier 3 members. Thank you guys so much for the support, and I'll see you in the next episode.